Hello and welcome back to Dark Souls 2. What did I even do last time? Oh my god. Why am I half health? You know, is something I'm wearing broken? What is that? I forget what that is. Is there a human effigy burnt at this bonfire? I don't know. I don't know exactly what's wrong. Is your wall? I don't know why I'm coming up here. I definitely don't need to be up there. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you around, fellas. If I don't, die horribly first. I think I should just stop trying to parry. It really doesn't ever turn out good for me. Don't give up, skeleton. Yeah, we got a little skeleton. Dude, he's chill. Anyway, here's the first area that I wanted to show. I'm probably gonna die because I'm terrible at this game. Holy ouch. Yeah, so these guys, they come to attack you. Pretty sure you can't jump up there. Or you might be able to if you go from higher up. Yeah. But I think you're supposed to just walk over. Yeah, this is definitely not my favorite place. Why would I ever want to lock onto that guy? Wow. Wow. W plays by me. I just fell through the floor. Now I think I'm actually at half health. I think before I was at 55% or something. Maybe I'll parry him this time. Nope. Second time's a try? Nope. Third time's the try. Okay, that was an entirely different move. I wasn't ready for that. Holy ouch. Who knows how many tries that was. You can definitely count. I think it was 5. Yeah, I'm just gonna reset all my Estus. Yeah, much easier to just attack him. Unless you're really, really good at parrying. Which I am not. Ouch. There's the other one. No, I do not want to climb down. My bad. Why is he walking over here to me? Why is he walking me down? Wait, WDS2 Estus there? In case you didn't see, like, I was healing and they hit me, but I kept healing and still healed back up to full even though I took damage. That's that DS2 Estus right there. It is genuinely my favorite Estus, which is in fact not a popular opinion. People like the just instant healing of earlier and later Estus. Also like Crimson Tears, I think, in Elden Ring. They have the same thing. But I like this healing in DS2, where you can tank a hit and then what do you mean illusion ahead? Okay. Titanite shard. Pretty cool. But yeah, this is a little area. It is a little annoying with those guys over there just constantly shooting at you. But it's manageable. Really? Wow, he man, I did not expect him to die that easy. Boss ahead. There's absolutely no boss ahead. But there is that. You know, it's probably not a good idea to fall down there. You know, this is going to be like a bloodstain showing us just like running off to the edge. But I really wish my bloodstains worked. Oh, there we are. Yeah, fun fact, not good. But when you come up here, there's this guy. You can talk to him. Anyway. Yeah, it gives you a little key. I'm pretty sure it's the key to the mansion at Majula. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, then you can come up here to the wall. Who knows what's going on there? I don't. This guy shoots arrows at you. Damn, my spacing was not it. Yeah, who knows what's going on over there? Something, probably. Anyway. That's that whole area. The main thing is you get to talk to Kale. He's just a guy. But he gives you the little house key, which is kinda important, I suppose. Go rest real quick. There's a whole bunch of guys down here. I'm pretty sure I showed this place a little bit a while ago. Wow, he really does just like come from way back in the day. I was really good at these guys at one point, because later in the game, there's about like 7 trillion of them that you have to fight. Yeah, it's technically better to roll into it instead of away from it, but I wasn't sure I was going to be able to dodge it because I'm not great with my timing. Also, youch. He threw a bomb at me. That was really uncalled for. Why did he do that? I'll go into my inventory and use a little life gem. I don't feel like wasting a whole S-disc on that. It's really dark in here. If only there was a way to light this place up. Anyway, what's up, dude? Wow, my timing was bad on that one. Still bad, huh? I still forget that they can do that. Holy ouch. Wow. W plays. Again, I was really good at these guys at one point. I am not so good anymore. Almost fell down the hole. That would have just straight up killed me. Yeah, this guy woke up. I forgot to go run towards him first. Easy enough. This guy throws bombs. Not very cool of him. Why aren't you aggroed? Torch. Pretty cool. Anyway, that shouldn't have been that hard, but it was. Hate these guys. Good thing he picked a really bad move. Can I open this door? I can. Anyway, here's the other area. It's full of... Wow. Don't even let me finish my thought, huh? Very cool of you, man. Very cool. What I was gonna say is it's full of horrible enemies. Youch. Holy youch. Wow, wow, wow. My bad, man, my bad. I'll do this. Just, to show off a funny little mechanic in this game. I'm just gonna ignore literally everyone. As I was saying before, it's like, whoa, man, I really wish I could, like, light this place up or something. Wow, look. You can light this place up or something. Pretty cool. Ow, I did not know I could really survive that. That was crazy. I somehow lived that. Watch me flawless this guy. I don't think I'm flawlessing this guy. I hear people behind me. He gave up on his attack. The easiest game of my life. Not even hard. Made for babies. Come at me. Youch. Hey man, I thought I would parry him eventually, and I absolutely didn't. I really have no idea how parries work in this game. Maybe it's just because I have like a bad parry weapon, which is literally not a parry weapon. Like it has a parry. Now to the untrained eye it may look like I walked straight into that, but I was trying to parry him. I almost rolled off. I didn't even mean to roll that direction. Okay, give it. I didn't even mean to do that one. That's crazy. I'm not good at parrying. You know, let's test this out. Oh, did I kill this guy all the times he could be killed, and now he's not spawning anymore? Oh, that's sad. Now who will I parry? Yeah, you win some, you lose some. I guess I'll just poke this guy. Sir, I know. Stand up. Yeah, it might have just been a bad parry. You think I can parry this? I don't think so. I'm gonna be dead honest. I don't think that one's parryable. Alright, surely I parry him this time. What happened to him? Sweet Jesus. My bad, dude. I didn't mean to throw your whole head into the floor. Yeah, might have just been the bad parry item. I tried to roll. It just didn't matter. Pretty funny. You can in fact parry that. I had no idea if you could or not. Okay, like the whole thing here is that there's just a bunch of terrible enemies that want to kill you at literally every corner. So you just have to not let them kill you. Easier said than done, though. Okay, not even hard. I got this now. I was about to say there's no way that hits me, right? That was a little rough. There's a guy down there. I don't really want to go down there. Don't shoot me. I know you want to. W plunging attack? Wow. Wow, holy combo. My bad. Anyway, this is the area of Doom and Despair. I'm just really bad at the game. Oh, and there goes that guy. He's also gone forever. Very sad. Yeah, that's the thing about DS2. I think I've said it before. I'll say it again. People don't like is that if you kill an enemy, it will eventually stop respawning. And a lot of people will be like, that doesn't feel very Soulsy to me. Like, what does that even mean? W statement, man. This game doesn't feel like a game from the franchise it's a part of. It was the second game of its franchise. There was no well-established anything by that period. There goes like 2,000 souls. Maybe it was 3,000. It doesn't matter. You win some, you lose some. I lose a lot. Again, as I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'm not good at this game. Real bad, in fact. It took me like 30 hours to beat this game. My first run. I don't know exactly how that... Okay. Can I stand up? I don't know exactly how that fares compared to like other players. You know, you would think that after like a long combo they would like give you like a really, really long window. Absolutely not. They just give you a normal window. But it is what it is. I would really love just being able to kill those guys. But, it is what it is. Wow. Okay. My fault, OG. Okay. W gameplay, fellas. W gameplay. It's just me dying to literally every single... Not even every single one of them ever. Literally just this one guy over and over. At this point. This is rough, for sure. This guy's still respawning, so... You know, we got a couple of runs before. I swear these guys drop their weapons. I guess he's just taking his sweet time. I did not roll. I don't know why I didn't roll, but I didn't. I just chose not to, I suppose. Wow, I rolled into the damage. W plays. Anyway, there he goes. There's this guy. Watch me parry him. That was, you know, just good parry timing, and definitely not me just spamming the parry button. Wow, I didn't think that would connect. These guys aren't that hard, but if you want to fight them, like, well, you know, using the skills. Ow, I forgot he would shoot me if I stood there. Yeah, can you quit that? W play, W play. Wow, he really, I did not expect him to do the lunging attack there. My bad, fellas, my bad. You know, there's definitely some more stuff over there. But you know, I've had about enough of it for now. So I'm gonna go show you a little bit of Heinz Tower of Flame. In the really bad, here, I'll show you this. I think you have to kill him, yeah. You have to kill him. And then this switch will come up. And you pull it. And then, from the sea, rises a ring. Which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Of course, I didn't do that because I wanted to do the cheese. Oh, here we have those guys which won't, you know, fight you. They're honoring a duel between you and this guy. Youch. My fault, OG, I didn't realize. I really just swung at nothing there, huh? Didn't realize I would get caught by that. Youch. Castus. It's literally just like a boxing glove. I really like the old knight set. I'll fight this guy again. But yeah, these two guys honor the duel up until they realize that you win and that their guy is gonna lose. Wow. My fault for the bad roll timing. I'll heal. Anyway, he's dead. And then these guys will just come and mess with you. Man, y'all really took the fun out of... Didn't even mean to hit that guy. Ooh, old knight stuff. And there we are, there's the little lever. And then another ring comes out of the ocean. And I'm pretty sure there is a third lever that fills up the whole arena so you cannot fall off. Which is pretty useful because if you saw the last episode, I think, he has a move which will like thrust you off the edge. My fault, OG. You know, I know I got caught by that, and that's like a skill issue on me. But I'm annoyed that I got hit by that, so I will just end you instead of like giving him a good college try. But yeah, I haven't shown over here yet because I didn't need to. The only boss you need to beat here to progress was the Dragon Rider. Oh yeah, I said earlier like something about the DLC. Well, not the DLC, the remaster. They put like a dragon here in the remaster for whatever reason. Like, I get that the boss was the Dragon Rider, but they did just throw a dragon down here. Wow, I got hit by that twice. That's crazy. Damn. I actually don't feel like fighting these guys anymore. I'm just gonna go for the main part. What's up? Wow, my timing was way off. Now because he's dying, these guys are gonna come after me. Which is a little annoying. Yeah, even that guy back there starts running after me. Now, I don't know if I'll have enough time to properly... I did get him before they got up here. Let's see if I can pull the lever. The answer was no. Who could have seen that one coming? I guess I'll fight this guy simply because he gives me a hard time later if I don't kill him. Down he goes. I'm actually really lucky to not have gotten hit by that guy. I'll take that trade, it's whatever. Anyway, back up here. Here, wait, here's a lever. I don't know if this one actually raises a ring up. What I do know it does. I didn't even show it to you. My bad. It lowers this bridge down so you can go and fight a different boss in the Cathedral of Blue. Yeah, it's not a mimic. Again, mimics have like a very clear little... What does this do again? Elements is to 75%. No, I'm already low, so... Unlucky. But, you know, I basically still have all 3 Estus. Anyway, Old Dragon Slayer. Yo, I'm so good at this game. That was bad. No, that was a very bad attempt. You know, I'm quite spoiled because of Elden Ring. Elden Ring did this thing where, like, you have Stakes of Marika, which are not bonfires, despite the fact that Elden Ring also has a bajillion bonfires. Or rather, Sites of Grace. But they have Stakes of Marika, which you cannot rest at or anything, but you can respawn at. And they're often, like, right before a difficult section, so that if you die, you don't have to run all the way back like this. This run back isn't that bad, but, like, you know, it just takes a little bit of time. In Elden Ring, there's basically no run back to speak of ever. Wow, I didn't even dodge that. My fault for being literally terrible at the game. My fault still, I'm just bad. Some of you might recognize this guy as Ornstein if you know Dark Souls 1. My bad. I thought I'd be able to tank it. I could not. That was a bad attempt. Again, this run back isn't particularly terrible. It just takes a little bit. Anyway, there's 2 different rings. I forget which one. But one is the ring of binding that I have that, like, reduces the maximum. And then I'm pretty sure there's another ring which just makes it so that you don't... I think it, like, breaks on use. I'm pretty sure there's been other rings like that in other Souls games. Surely you can't hit me through the pillar. He can hit you through the pillar. Also a bad attempt. To be fair, I don't have many good attempts. Because I'm bad at the game. But it is what it is. I think I've shown off most of Hyde's Tower of Flame at this point. I don't actually know if there's much left. That's kind of all there is. The Blue Cathedral, or Cathedral of Blue. I don't actually remember which one it is. It doesn't matter. It doesn't look very blue, to be honest. But, it's blue. Anyway, this guy's Ornstein from Dark Souls 1. Literally no time to heal ever, I guess. And I just lost all my souls. Rough. Okay, well I'll beat him. I'll beat him next time probably. I am feeling quite tired. And I'm also garbage at the game, my bad fellas. This might also just be because I'm tired. I worked at double today, so I worked for like most of the day. And I took a nap in the middle of the day in between my shifts. And it was the worst nap I've ever taken. I woke up feeling awful. But I do think that's basically it for Hyde's Tower of Flame. I think the area after this isn't technically Hyde's Tower of Flame, despite being like directly connected. And I don't even know what else to call it. But it's not, I don't think. Maybe it is. Am I getting the old knight set? I do have the old knight armor and gauntlets. Again, I really do like the old knight set that they have. It's very cool. Don't you kill me. He dropped an item, and I bet it's cool. Why are you wasting my time? It was not cool. That was boring. I forgot you can actually just walk around these guys. Pretty fire. Maybe the last lever is down here. Wow. That's a very cool move. It's not really doing much, but it is cool. Like 100%. Very cool. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it's just the 2 rings down there. It is, huh? Weird. I think somewhere. Yeah, what's up, lady? You're weird. You're weird. This might just be like me having schizophrenia or something. Illusory wall. It wouldn't make any sense if there was an illusory wall. Because that's where, like, I enter from, but who knows? I also don't know why this bonfire is not in the center. Some questions go unanswered. Anyway, since I already did Force of the Fallen Giants, and I don't want to go straight to Lost Bastille, it's time for this area. That'll be next time. Also, probably the, Ornstein, I guess. Does this place have a name? Is it just Heinz Tower of Flame? I don't know. Youch, didn't mean to get hit by that one. Doesn't matter. He did. This is a weird little area. I'm not like 100% sure where anything is. It would have been so fire if I just killed him, but I guess that's too much to ask. Is it over here? No. That's where I literally just came from. Anyway, easiest game of my life. Okay. Who cares? I'll go down. This is one of the cool lifts. That's like super cool and like cinematic. Wow. Very cool and cinematic of you. Anyway, it's flooded down here. Which is like weird. It's all wet and stuff. I actually walk slower, so I can't just walk around all their attacks. I also have no idea how that one didn't hit me. Anyway, maybe it's down here. Liar ahead. Maybe there is usually someone that's like illusory wall. Yeah. Where is it? Where are you? the whole night set. Pretty cool. Old night. Normal night. Clearly one of them is better. I'm just saying. It probably wasn't even that good of like a view. Produce the symbol of the king. I don't even think that one does anything if you do produce the symbol of the king. Maybe it does though. But it looks a little broken to me. Ah, sweet Jesus. I guess we'll go to the next area. But I actually do want to be here. Because I don't like going to Lost Bastille the other way. Look, it's Mira.
I thought that might be you. The longer a wretched, what could a call? Ah, yeah, this is, of course. Our land, there is only one way up in Mira.
Maybe not.
Join the order and prove yourself.
I don't know why I called her Mira.
My family had little.
Her name is not Mira.
I was raised.
She's from Mira.
I had swift.
And her,
And then I came.
like armor set.
An undead gradually loses his humanity until his wit finally he turns hollow. And
True.
a can never be human again.
True.
One can skirt this wicked fate only with the help of the soul, assuming, of course, that the legend can only hope. I'm sorry. I suppose I've grown weary. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know if you can tell by my fucking face, but I'm pretty undead myself. But yeah, this is... Oh, there she goes. I like this area. Like is a strong term, to be honest, but I do like this area. I literally ran the other way. I was wondering what was taking so long. It's 'cause I'm stupid. Anyway. Where am I going? Was there anything over here? No, of course not. God, what a cool, like this right here. So cool. No Man's Wharf. I can't see anything. I don't want to walk off the edge, which is like a common problem. But there's a bunch of guys here. It's very piratey. But I always entered the Lost Bastille through here. Mostly because I accidentally would go to Hyde's Tower of Flame instead of Forest of the Fallen Giants. Again, reasonably the easiest place. The starter area is the Forest of Fallen Giants. But Hyde's Tower of Flame is also like a very common first area, and they both head to the Lost Bastille. So I assume that you're meant to go either or. But, you know, who knows. Anyway, we'll do Dragon Slayer, whatever. you know, it's Ornstein. And I'll head through No Man's Wharf next time, if I remember. I might forget.